Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. My dear brothers and sisters, Inshallah, tonight is very joyous night. All over the world, people are celebrating Happy New Year. So why not we also say Happy New Year? But in reality, we have to look for the happiness. It's not just in the wish, mere wish that I greet for you happiness. Happiness is not something must come from the words, but happiness, an expression of joyous moments, must come from the victory of the mankind. So my dear brothers and sisters, why not for a moment we think tonight that we lived in this world since we born until this very moment. The entire world tonight is celebrating the eve of Happy New Year in their respective ways, in their respective traditions, according to the situations and their way of celebration. I would like to say that celebration is very good and we always feel to celebrate something. But the celebration is a result of happiness. And my dear brothers and sisters, do we really achieve the happiness in our life? If we wanted to look for the happiness, individual have to look for the happiness. But the individual himself doesn't understand what is happiness. In the reality, he was not educated how to achieve happiness, and also he is not looking for the happiness. In such a situation, he is only qualified to say that Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Everyone greet each other by saying that I wish for you happiness. But in reality, my dear brothers and sisters, we have to look for the real happiness. The real happiness is a production, comes from every individual. That is actually feeling the happiness, or feel for the happiness, or feeling happiness after really enjoying it. In reality, the world today almost forgotten knowing the happiness, feeling the happiness, enjoying the happiness, but they all joined together and concluded only to greet the happiness. And today, from our view, today in this episode, I would like to share with my dear brothers and sisters, whoever listened to this episode, rest of our life, let us try to find out where is happiness with its reality. Happiness exists on earth. Of course, on earth we exist, human exist. When we exist, we are the people to create happiness on earth. Unfortunately, the earth is confused because we actually creating problems and difficulties, even the surroundings and also other living or non-living things, they all are confused because we human beings are ignorant about the happiness, and also the people, the human, they themselves do not recognize what is happiness, and they only qualify to greet for the happiness. So inshallah, why don't we try to find out where is actually happiness? Happiness actually exists in the heart, in the qalb. And every individual have machine of happiness, factory of happiness. That factory actually He is the boss, he is the owner, and he is the production. Everything belongs to him. Every individual is given heart. That heart need to be purified. Only the purified heart can show the happiness within itself, and also the person who owns the heart, he also feel happiness if the heart itself is in happy mood. Since the heart is not in happy mood, only the lips can utter the greatness of happy. That doesn't make any difference in this universe to bring the second level of happiness or the second step after we achieved the happiness. My dear brothers and sisters, what is the second step after we achieved happiness? The second step of happiness is, once we happy, our factory of happiness is in happy mood, and the heart can produce the happiness, and after that this production will spread the entire world the peace. So peace and stability only come from the heart, which produces happiness. So now we have two elements, happiness and peace. In this new year, tonight, all of us welcoming, according to English calendar, tomorrow is the Happy New Year, the first day of the new year, 2020. 2019 goodbye already. Not only 2019 goodbye, since we born until today, all the years goodbye already. And we experienced some sort of happiness, and that happiness is not perfect happiness. Perfect happiness we have to produce, we have to hard work for it, and individually we have to strive and struggle to produce happiness, first of all within the individual concerned, then spread to others by producing the happiness inside him and also spreading to others. Insha'Allah, this new year we would establish a peaceful world in this universe. So my dear brothers and sisters, tonight, with full of smiling, with full of joyous moment, let all of us make a new covenant that I will transform myself from unhappiness to happiness. So there are many elements may cause or the reasons for unhappiness. I will goodbye from those elements, and I have nothing to do with those elements. I will only strictly stick to the elements which brings or which will bring happiness to me, and I myself feel happy. Then after that I will spread happiness to others. If for example, we are not doing exercise properly for the physical fitness, we have to change that negative attitude and change that, and physically we gain some peace of mind through exercise, and also we can see physical exercise and spiritual exercise. So 2020, let 2020 be the year of happiness. In reality, not only in the greeting cards or in the WhatsApp messages, Happy New Year celebration everywhere in the world. But my dear brothers and sisters, yes, that is just a painting on the surface. So my dear brothers and sisters, 2020, we are going to become a different person, where we are going to achieve physical happiness, spiritual happiness, social happiness, economical happiness, financial stability, eradication of ignorance and illiteracy, and also eradication of sickness. eradication of disease, eradication of many negative things, then we gain fantastic success. We can achieve the beautiful and wonderful victory in 2020, and we will be able to greet physically Happy New Year, spiritually Happy New Year, sociologically Happy New Year, economically Happy New Year. By all means, establish peace within, establish happiness within, spread peace within, establish peace within, then spread peace to others. So establish, first of all, establish happiness within and spread peaceness to others. Same time, peaceness and happiness actually come together. Inshallah, for that final point before we conclude our episode today, that we have to transform when we welcome the new year. Every year there is a transformation because we are migrating from 2019 to 2020. So migration must be with a motivation and with a determination. I have to transform myself to a better person by all means. Today I am so and so. Tomorrow in 2020 I would become a better, a good, a beneficial neighbor to my neighbor, a good father to my children, a good son to my father and mother, and a good boss in my office, a good employee in my office. Everywhere there must have a rhythm of transformation. Rhythm of transformation is the meaning of migration from 2019 to 2020. And my dears, we must not forget that we are getting older and older. Getting older and older, it means that we are in a journey. Our journey is going to shorten the distance from the birth to the death. So every year, and at the eve of Happy New Year, in fact, we come close to one more year to our grave. So every one of us consciously accept this message, and we try to have a spiritual diary in every one of our possession, and we must be able to record what I have to do 2020 to establish happiness inside me, within me, and to spread happiness to others. Both physically and spiritually, we must have a planning strategically to achieve happiness and also peace and stability, individually and socially, and finally to fill the world with full of happiness, peace and stability. Wabillahi tawfiq wal hidayah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.